Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of The Fourth Day by Christoph Spielberg. Translated by Christoph Spielberg and Christina Henry de Tesson. Performed by David de Vries.
Day 1. This gun is loaded. We stare at the intruder, surely presenting a pitiful image with our legs trembling like a particularly bad case of Parkinson's disease. Normally, at least in the eyes of most people, we, the doctors and nurses of the intensive care unit, play the role of custodians and toll collectors at the border between life and death. Now, however, it is suddenly our own lives, and soon enough perhaps our own deaths, that are at stake. And rest assured I have no qualms about pulling the trigger if you force me to. We are staring at a blind man, complete with dark glasses and the standard-issue yellow armband with 3 black dots that some of Germany's blind citizens apparently still wear. He is carrying a heavy backpack, which makes him look a bit like a Santa Claus who's gotten confused about the time of year. But this blind man isn't waiting for a helping hand to lead him across the street or find the right can of beans at the supermarket. This one is pointing a gun at us. At his side is a rather impressively big German shepherd who is bearing his sharp canines. When you find yourself with a gun pointed at you, is it an advantage that the potential shooter is blind? Most likely yes, if you are his specific target, since pinpoint accuracy may not be the core competence of a blind pistolero. But if he doesn't care who gets shot, one of us would almost certainly get hit. So the real question is, does this man have a specific target? Could he be after me, Felix Hoffmann, dutiful and dedicated chief resident at South Berlin Hospital, at least most of the time? Or Dr. Zentis, our department head, who with a quick step has just positioned himself behind me, certainly convinced that, if nothing else, the lower salary class should naturally give protection to the higher earners? Or is the bandolero after one of our nurses, young Renata, or her colleague Kata, who will be retiring soon? Or does this have something to do with one of our ICU patients? There is a deafening bang, and I cringe and duck simultaneously. A moment later, I realized that I haven't been hit. A pathetic thought? Not really, just establishing a fact. Actually, nobody was hit. Not a single shot.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?